Good afternoon and welcome. I'm Reverend Anthony D. Shuford, K9 handler and trainer. Today, I would just like to take a little time out to tell you all about my journey as a veteran after the military, meaning after being on active duty service, and what it looked like finding employment. All right. Well, let me just share with you all that when I separated April the 7th, 2012, we had this class that lasted a week. It called the Transition Assistant Program. Okay. Now, granted, the facilitator's words went like this: everyone wants to hire someone who has military experience. Everybody wants to hire a veteran. Well, that right there was the most farthest from the truth. Getting employed after serving your country for an extended period of time is not very easy. Here's the reason why. The day that you sign on the dotted line, I want you all to know that you step off of the grid from the private sector and you give everyone who may have graduated with you from high school a head start in the private sector here in the great United States of America. Now, while you're moving and shaking down range and working for the Department of Defense and working for your prospective branch, how you say, winning wars at all costs, understand that your exact experience and your exact knowledge, skills, and abilities are all geared towards, guess what? Working for your prospective branch. Now, whenever you do get ready to separate out of the military, the one thing you don't realize is, although you may have been able to write performance evaluation for everyone else, you may not have been able to write a performance evaluation for yourself, which is going to be, guess what, an actual resume. It is so important and so key that you learn how to translate your skills over to the actual private sector. And yes, it is important to basically look at having professional certifications that are going to be equivalent, that can be utilized in professions outside in the private sector. Now, getting a degree. My recommendation is, if you're looking to get a degree after the military, I would highly, highly, highly recommend you get what's called a STEM or STEAM degree: science, technology, engineering, and medical degree. Anything that's going to be on the outside of those, I'm just here to let you know that just because you get that piece of paper does not guarantee that you're going to get or find employment. So you want to always have a plan, because men that choose not to plan to fail.